by boat has always been popular here, as most of the mainland sits on the river. Mr. Ambrose said that we will take a boat ride to the market instead of the road for my experience. Instead of going to the market directly, we had a little detour to look around the village from the river and also at the mangrove swamp. The Milanu were among the earliest settlers of Sarawak. Referring to themselves as people of the river, the Milanu live on the banks of the Rajang River deep in Sarawak's heartland. Traditionally, the Milanu people lived in tall stilted longhouses, which stood up to 12 metres over the ground. Most of them worked as fishermen or rice and sago farmers, with some also specialising in boat building. After a while on the boat, we headed directly to the market, which took approximately 15 minutes. As you can see, we're now on the Mukah River and it's absolutely huge, it goes for miles. It was only 8:30 a.m, but the wet market on the bank of the Mukah River was already busy with customers, haggling with prices with fishmongers and vegetable sellers. A wide variety of selections are available here, from local products and jungle products to even imported goods. So this is the traditional food of Mukah, which is called fresh umai, which is almost like a sashimi where they slice it very thinly. If you have a look, he's preparing it now. Look at how big and fresh these fish are. I knew I had to buy something for lunch today. Ambrose suggested to me to make umai, a traditional Milanu dish. So this is the umai, which is cut really thinly. It has got little bones in it, but apparently because of the precision of the guy that's cutting it, I actually won't be able to taste them. And when I get home after, I'll be mixing it with limes, onions and chilli. Can't wait to try it when I get home. As you've probably realised by now, I absolutely love my veggies. So here we are at the fruit and vegetable part of the market, which is amazing. Everything is so fresh. You can smell the basil and coriander and everything from here. He also suggested to me to try seet, or sago worm. As tasty as it looked like, I told him I might just pass. Sago worm is actually the larvae that grow in the sago palm. The larvae were incubated in a mound of sago trunk shavings. After the critters are unearthed, they're dropped in a cup of water for rinsing. The worms vary in size from about 2 to 6 centimetres. Well, just look at him go. This is another local delicacy here in Mukah. It's called pipus and it's got fried fish inside it. After looking around the market, I was ready to head back to prepare my lunch with the chef from La Mindana. So here we've got all the ingredients for the umai, which is one of the specialties, which as I told you before. Here we've got the fresh cut up raw fish. I've just cut up some limes, which I'm squeezing in to make the juice. We've got some ground peanuts, salt, chilli and onion, which is going to go in and cure it. Umai is to Milanus what sushi is to the Japanese, a dish that has become symbolic with their cuisine. Umai was originally a food for convenience for Milanu fishermen on fishing trips in the sea. Traditionally, umai is thinly sliced raw fish marinated with asam paya, a very sour fruit or of a wild palm, onions, chilies and a pinch of salt. A very simple recipe that could be prepared within minutes. Really good. Really spicy. After lunch, I already had to pack to leave this wonderful place. Well, I'm really sad to be leaving here. I've had such a good time in Mukah, but I have to discover and explore other parts of Sarawak. I'm Emma Simons and I'll see you next time.